Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. It's Thursday, the 30th of September, the end of the quarter. Despite the weakness in the market today, we had plenty of stocks at thetechtrader.com to trade that looked real good, and some new ones breaking out, and we wanted to highlight some of those. Today, Air Media Corp, AMCN, had a significant price volume surge, jumping 92 cents or 18% on 800,000 shares, biggest volume in a month. You can see that the breakout occurred this week out of the mini base it's been in, and it's extended very nicely. Short-term target is X and 3/4 may be met shortly. Secondary target in the 8.5 area. Gold Minerals, AUMN, a fairly new issue, has accelerated this month and it's spiked up on heavy volume, flagged, broke out again and flagged again. Doesn't look like this is done by any means, and I'm looking for higher levels. Let's call it 18 for short-term trading target. CSIQ, my old favorite, Junior Solar, hadn't acted very well this year, dropping back from 33 down to 9, but over the course of the last few months based out, and yesterday spiked up and broke out, and today followed through nicely, confirming the breakout and moving through secondary resistance. The next target up around 18.5, my short-term trading target, intermediate target at around the 22 level. ELN, biotech, broke out of a base today with a price volume surge across this key lateral price resistance, and did it on heavy volume of 7.5 million, jumping 6%. But more importantly, it looks like it's on its way and turned this around, maybe a new uptrend beginning. Resistance at around 650, 60 range is our near-term target. Secondary target 8.25. Grand Tierra Energy, one of the several junior solars that were junior oil, that we've been following that look real good of late. Notice the rising channel, stair-stepping higher, flag here, and today popping 10% on 2.6 million shares at 69 cents. It looks like it's headed at this point for a move towards the 8.75 range. That's our near-term target. Secondary target at the top of the channel, up around 10.75. Old friend and favorite Candy Technologies, which we traded very successfully last year when it moved from 1.5 to 6.75. We then went into a multi-month consolidation in down channel. That was broken after a pop last week and then a consolidation flag. The stock popped yesterday and followed through today, up another 21 cents or 5%. But it looks like a new move is underway as on-balance volume and technicals are surging. The stock is probably headed very quickly for a test of 4.5 resistance, which is this line. Secondary resistance up around 5.25 is my near-term target, though, followed with by 6.75 up at the old high. LCRY, LCRY, which had been moving nicely, accelerated this week and did so with the thrust in technicals and volume. The breakout here leads me to believe we'll see the stock at 10, my short-term trading target. LGL, a member of our top 25 for months, and here's why. You can see the strong breakout, price volume surge, flags, and then stair-stepping its way higher, which was followed by a couple-month consolidation here, a breakout, a pullback retest, and another breakout, which is followed by a further consolidation in this zone. Notice how volume is dissipating, yet technicals are holding up very well. I'm looking for a measured move that equals this one and takes the stock up towards the $30 range. But leave a short-term trading target about 26. Secondary target, as I said, 30.31. Limelight Networks had a significant surge today, but more importantly, we had it in one of our charts of the day earlier when we pointed out this pop, the consolidation, and right here is where we issued a swing trade. The stock has then moved from about 4.75 up to 6.35, reached near our first trading target. However, I think more to go here. Secondary target up around 8.5. MCP has been motoring since its new issue, having moved from 12 to the mid-20s, backed off, and then went into the up near the $30 range, backed off a couple days, and today came out again. It just looks like this one's not done, that this trend line, the channel that's in play, is calling for a move to 34 plus. Manitowoc, farm machinery manufacturer, we had been basing for several months, had broken out today with a price volume surge on 12 million shares, the biggest volume in a long time. That's a key breakaway gap on big volume. Looking for higher levels. let's say we can see the stock test the $14 range and then secondary target at 16.5. ONCY, junior biotech, is acting very well of late. This long base was culminated with a breakout last week, a pullback, and then another move up this week. Today in particular, and the reason why I'm highlighting it, we have a very narrow inside day on light volume at the apex or tip of this pattern. It appears that it could be poised to make a run right here. I'm looking for a move to 6, my short-term trading target. Verifone Systems, PAY, also broke out today with a significant price volume surge, jumped $2 or 7%, and looks to me like maybe headed to test that 35 range, my short-term trading target, that lateral price resistance. And then we have the $40 level on an intermediate basis that may be doable, even potentially higher than that. Recent swing trade recommendation, Rare Element Resources, when it broke out here, popped and ran from 5 3/4 up to 9 and change, and then backed off for a couple of days, but today's come on again, jumping almost 8% on 2.6 million shares. Looks like that big selling was absorbed. We'll see. But the pattern that's developing appears to be a flag, and I think more upside is doable. Let's call the next trading target 10 3/4. Veritex VHC has been on our list for quite a few weeks, but most recently, when it broke out here, we issued a swing trade around the 7.5 range, and it went to doubled, nearly 14.88 today. Reaching near the top of the channel, short-term and long-term, there's potentiality for higher levels, perhaps 16.5 to 17.5, but it's getting long in the tooth, and I'd be inclined to maybe let some of it go up there. Verint Systems, VRNT, strong price breakaway gap today, and did so on volume. Looks like it's headed higher. I'll set a target in the mid-30s. And lastly, today is Yingli, another solar energy entry, which popped on big volume, broke out, and the longer base here may be taken out. If that's the case, we'll set a target at 16 and then at 19 for Yingli. That's it for today, and we'll see you on Monday. Good night.